Hello BookTube community, and welcome to another installment of Erin's Book Club. I've got two things to do with you today, and I think what I'll do is I'll do a video for each one. So the first one is a magazine review. Now these are the last little bits of my subscriptions that I'm letting dry up. I'm gonna go without magazines, like subscriptions to magazines for 1 year, and then next year, depending on how my pay is going, I'll subscribe to my favorite magazines again. But that 1 year off should help me get more of my books read. So that being said, the one that I read today is Dressage Today. Again, it's one that I really enjoy because dressage is my passion. This issue, I actually sat down and read it in one sitting, I guess, which I don't usually do with magazines because I get bored halfway through, but this one kept me entertained. What I really enjoy about these magazines is they have what's called the clinic, the photo clinic, where people send in pictures of them riding their horse, and then there's a judge that critiques them. And where did I find this one? Here we are. The Clinic. So that was my favorite one, the article of today, because it's, you know, your little riders, your low skilled riders, the ones that are still learning, are usually in this clinic. So I learn a lot from that, and then I take comfort in the fact that I'm not the only one that's still learning and still struggling with stuff. This one also had a article about joint injections, and their point of view I strongly disagreed with, because they said with dressage horses, joint injections is a matter of when and not if. I don't agree with that. I still don't like the idea of putting a needle into a horse's joint for whatever reason, unless you absolutely have to, because you're still, as little as it is, you're still opening up that joint to infection or the possibility of infection. Now, they did mention that here in Misconceptions. They said about 1 in 10,000 got this little infection. Still not something that I'd want to risk unless my horse was showing symptoms of needing it. The example that they used in the article was, well, we took a picture of this horse at 9 years of age, and then we took a picture of this horse at 16 years of age, like x-rays, and the joint looked the same. So isn't that wonderful that these injections kept the joint looking the same? Well, not necessarily. That's one horse, and maybe that horse has great joints. You don't know if that's what caused it to be that great. So that was an interesting article to read about. They also had articles on cross training, which I enjoyed because I'm now getting into the jumping as well. So all in all, really, really good magazines. This one is one that when I do start ordering again next year, I'm probably going to do more to the Dressage Today. Really do enjoy these magazines. Alright guys, so I'm going to do my book review next, so thanks so much for listening, and I'll talk to you very shortly.